Hello and welcome to another episode of Battlefield 4 News, and in this episode we have DICE going quiet, a strange incident on Twitter, more on AMD's Mantle, and we have scammers hitting Battlefield 4. So those of you that look at the forums and look at Battlefield news updates will be wondering what news is there from DICE. And the news from DICE is that there's no news and there hasn't been any updates, statuses or patches since the 20th of December. Apparently they've all been on holiday. Thanks DICE. This guy's been on holiday too, and for those of you who don't know who he is, he's called Shinto. His real name is Daniel Matros and he's a Battlefield 4 producer. And he's caused a bit of a stir with his Twitter feed. So here it is with the wonderfully named Beyonce Knowles, and he's caused a bit of a stir and upset with Battlefield fans with this tweet. And if you can't read it there, I'll make it larger. Haven't had time to play BF since November. What's it like? Now, as you can imagine, a comment like this from one of the game's producers had the fans shouting troll and generally giving him lots of abuse. So he posted an update a few hours later and explained that he'd been away on holiday. Now, this is a bit strange because if you look at his first tweet, it's posted from Stockholm, the home of DICE, so it looks like he's back from holiday. Now, you may think, well, this is just some poor DICE employee making a bad decision on Twitter, but this guy was the community manager for DICE on Battlefield Bad Company 2 and on Battlefield 3. So this guy should know how to act on Twitter, and I'm not sure if he was trying to make a joke or it was just a bit sarcastic. I've looked at some of his interviews online and he does have quite a large dose of irony and sarcasm in his comments. So this may have been a badly timed joke, but it's fallen quite flat and he's taking a lot of flack over it. So I don't imagine he'll be talking to the Battlefield community for a while. AMD had a press conference at CES where it's released more details on the Mantle API. This is their successor to DirectX, and if you're an Nvidia card user you may want to put your fingers in your ears now. Battlefield 4 will run up to 45% faster on AMD cards running Mantle than it does on AMD cards running DirectX. Now, this doesn't work on all AMD cards. It works on the R9 series, the R7 series and the HD 7000 series. So you're not going to see this on older AMD cards, but if these figures are right then it's pretty impressive. So Battlefield 4's Frostbite update should come out in January, and we know that every single Frostbite 3 game that's developed by EA and its partners will be AMD Mantle ready. We have also heard that several CryEngine games are going to be Mantle ready as well. That's anything released on CryEngine 4. We have Unreal Engine 3 games being launched for Mantle, and that the Unreal Engine 4 will have Mantle support inbuilt. Rebellion's engine Azura is also going to have Mantle support, and they're going to put it into some of their older games like Sniper Elite. And the new engine from Oxide Games called Nitrous, that is going to have native Mantle support as well. And this is a new next-gen console and PC engine. If Battlefield's update is delayed past February, then the first game to come out with Mantle support will be Thief. And after that we will have Plants vs Zombies. With the announcement that the CryEngine is going to be running Mantle, we also have the news that Star Citizen is going to be running Mantle. Now, I know most of you are probably experienced internet users and never click on strange links, but I'm putting this out there now. Just beware, there are spammers and scammers knocking around on Battlefield. So the forums were hit by spammers that were trying to get you to go to some very dubious sites indeed, Of course these were Russian because it just seems to be Russia that launches all this stuff. So if you're looking at a very strange link on a forum, please right click on it. It will show you where it's actually taking you. And if in doubt, just never click on a link in a forum, even if it's saying it's going to somewhere like YouTube in the text. Just don't click on it, because there's hundreds of ways of scamming you. What they want in this case is for you to log into their site with a username and password, and they're hoping it's the same as ones you're using elsewhere. That's it for this episode of Battlefield 4 News. Now that DICE are back from their holidays, I expect we'll get more status updates, patches and that kind of thing. So I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching.